Mmm, good. Apple and nutty oatmeal. But I wanted to talk about the narcissist paradigm, which is the world. And that's what we're kind of weaving our way through here. You have to realize that how it approaches you. But the main thing, the one thing I wanted to let you know how it is that we could be set back and even brought de-evolve, brought backwards in evolution and possibility. The way it has gone, if anybody's paying attention, I mean, but see, okay, so it's the narcissist does not allow whoever has become attached to them, their attachments or their objects, to change. They don't let them change. The best way to say it now, if you're doing psychology with Sam Vaknin and I, every once in a while we're going to mention how they are a fully encapsulated mind, meaning you exist to a narcissist only in their head. They are an object in their head. See, there's objects and there's object outside of your head, which is other people, and that's an object. And then so there's objects inside of their head, though. Did I say that right? There's objects in reality out there, which is the real you. It's you, but they don't interact with that. They interact with an object in their head. See, so they're a fully encapsulated mind. Pardon me. Good nut. And so they interact with that object in their head only. It's called a snapshot, literally, and right on top of like, well, wow, we have Facebook there, but no, but this is what the term is called. They just have an image of you in their head about you, and that's a problem. The mind they're proven to be unreliable because of the way that it's just the mind. The mind doesn't have any reality or the truth access or anything like that. So there's one specific thing. Okay, so no, yeah, to talk about how that. Okay, as a collective, you'll see it's hard to change. It's not changing at all. In fact, it's going backwards. And now all of a sudden, why? We have not only gone backwards in time, we have hit an era that has never happened before ever, because somebody is missing something, and that is that a part of the organism is missing the hazard of the mind, which is indeed narcissism. So everybody's favorite subject matter, but I like to look at it like from just stepping way back, and what it is it's the mind left unseen of its real nature, of its hazard. It's just a hazard. It's the first dimension, which is cartoon land. It cannot make a landing on a runway, or like I say, how that words. Okay, so yeah, see, they won't let you change. The narcissist doesn't allow the people close to them change. And now it could be a contagion. Yes, this is a contagion where people do not let each other change. It's a threat to them, right? It's a threat. Things are falling apart. It seems, if it means that it's not the same for them anymore, then they're gonna have, it's just more and more panic. And isn't that a trip to think that is something that is like, there it is, and then, but what does that cause? Well, now it's everything that we see. See, I have my box here. It wasn't meant to be that way, though. This particular box is all wooden. It's not just any old box, is what I'm trying to say. It's like we live here to weather through the storm, and then we go out and we enjoy the rest of the world, or um, the wilderness out there. We're going to go out there and interact and be with it and be in the outdoors, enjoy. But anyway, but the box is real, though. See, when you start boxing yourself off because uh, of that scenario which I was speaking earlier, which is the fully encapsulated mind, which just at all costs, it's going to make itself more real than, say, just putting that aside and let's relate and be there for each other kind of a thing. Because, well, okay, but to change, to avoid change. is what the box would ultimately be for. And then, if you look at it, that's the way that social media has been used. I mean, it's a box, right? You're holding a cabinet, is what they call it. And even posts and comments. Posts that have comments are cabinets within cabinets within cabinets. It's all recorded. And if you notice over through its history, it was taken over. I mean, now it's just AI. It's not really humanly monitored and managed. And that was, um, it's a war zone. It's made to sift through, and and now it's serving as, it has within it that box value, which is isolating off. It's doing fact checking, and really that's a very real thing. So pardon me while I hardly makes sense to even myself, but hey, babes, don't even mention that to the narcissist. I was trying to tell you about narcissists, how they won't let you change. They won't. See, this is what danger we are in right now. With Pluto going away from Capricorn, it's going to slowly kind of help us let go of the attachment to what they think. The narcissist, what they think, like how that you could have ties over social media is number one. We never seen such a hazardous and ridiculous situation where you will meet up with so-called childhood, well, it's your childhood memory friends, but they're not the same. They have a totally different life, but now it's 25 years later and you meet up with them all of a sudden. There they are, and you have nothing to, you either do or you don't have anything to do with each other. That's one thing that I have just been staunch as an Aries rising. It's like, will you please? We need to really keep track of our real lives together, and it hasn't been kept track of. It was easy to just shut everybody out, especially like if you're an entrepreneur or something. There's an industrial version of whatever you're doing. It's the new thing now. You can just see it. That's the financial arena, where to make money is just the biggest money, easy money to make is just to shut the little guy out. Keep doing that on computer, and we did it through a group and blah blah blah. It's like, oh God. Try to find your easy life through meditation. If you see, that's why I trip out. It's like, well, I have it here, just because some things are broken down, I need to get out of this. See, I'm pretty sure I'm under a spell. There's many, many, not just me, but all of humanity is under a spell, on top of a spell, on top of a spell, on top of a spell. It's amazing that I'm even here, able to be coherently talking to you and saying, well, I think I'm going to break through it and do something on my own that I'm satisfied with, that not just me can be satisfied with it. A small child would say, yeah, that's interesting. I want to try and do that. Or God will approve of it. That's the only thing you should really be concerned about. It can happen through your associations, maybe, but really it's a feeling that you're looking for. Have a nice day.